Welcome to the Futurist Public Intellectual. I'd like to take a moment today to address a pervasive problem that plagues American society: unwanted pregnancies. I won't be looking at unwanted pregnancies through the typical lens of abortion or teen motherhood. I will be looking at them through the eyes of the unwanted children and the parents who begrudgingly raise them. In 2011, 45% of pregnancies in the United States were unintended. Out of the 6.1 million pregnancies that year, that means 2.8 million of them were unintended. 18% of those unintended pregnancies were completely unwanted. Assuming these statistics are accurate, that means over 500,000 children were born in the U.S. in 2011 by a mother who did not want them. Furthermore, the highest percentage of these unintended pregnancies are had by mothers who are single, poor, uneducated, and are often black. As you can see, not only do these children face a childhood being raised by a mother who doesn't want them, but their circumstances are extremely challenging from the get-go. There are really only two kinds of childhoods: the kind of childhood had by children who were wanted and cherished, and the kind of childhood had by children who were fundamentally tolerated. Children do not deserve to be tolerated. When children grow up in a household without love, they do not learn about what love is. In fact, their ability to love becomes stunted because it's an unrecognizable phenomenon. Such children grow up to be damaged adults, carrying an existential void that never truly heals. Regardless of your views on abortion, it is easy to agree that we should help children avoid the fate of being unwanted. If you're a liberal, perhaps that's why an unwanted pregnancy should be aborted. If you're a conservative, perhaps that's why the children should be given up for adoption. No matter the mechanism that one chooses, there is no value in encouraging a begrudging parenthood. The parent lives a life of ongoing resentment while the child grows up without self-esteem. It's too much to go into in this episode, but I just want to say that it's not surprising to me that we have an opioid epidemic that is precisely correlated with the higher and higher proportions of unwanted children being born. Thank you for listening to the Futurist Public Intellectual.